Greyhound is a big budget war movie starring Tom Hanks, written by Tom Hanks, that is really exciting, very kinetic, but ultimately flawed in its lack of character and substance below the surface of this one. But it's still an entertaining watch, and it's one of those movies that I'm really glad I got to see, but I really feel as if I missed out by not seeing it on the big screen. One of the best things about this is the way it tells the story and its runtime. At 90 minutes, there is no fat on this whatsoever. We dive straight in to this story of Captain Krause, who is getting his first command, and his first command is to lead an armada of ships across the pit, a notoriously dangerous hunting ground of Nazi U-boats, and they have 50 some hours to get across here safely. And well, if it was as simple as that, we wouldn't have a story. Things go horribly wrong as this group of submarines start to attack this fleet, and they have to do some wild and wacky things to escape it. And like I said, it throws you straight in. You get a small sequence at the start where you're introduced to the character, the setup, and boom, we are right into the action. And the action is pretty terrific. It is exciting, exhilarating, and constant all the way through the movie. It's basically that journey, no preamble, no epilogue at the end, just this action-centric movie from start to finish. And it's really thrilling. It has all these tense moments of ships being attacked, destroyed, of torpedoes narrowly missing these boats, of real death as people are killed and given a burial at sea before moving on to the next battle, of these people who are pushed to the limits of having to keep themselves awake, to keep themselves alert, and constantly watching what is going on. But the movie's not perfect. It has failings in its lack of characters. We get an idea into Tom Hanks' character, but again, because it's Tom Hanks, because we have the shorthand of our relationship with that actor, we put more onto the character than we are actually given, and most of it is basically our perception of Tom Hanks in that role. The character isn't given much to deal with. We can see his inexperience throughout his actions, the way the men kind of have half glances, but other than that one character, we don't really get to see too many more. We don't get to see some of the other characters around about it. It's basically focused on this one man. And in that aspect, it kind of takes the weight away from the lot of the movie. There is no consequences. When a boat sinks, it sinks. We haven't been attached to any of the crew or bought in to any of them to see their death have an impact on us. Krause himself is someone that is fairly interesting, but like I said, I put a lot of that onto Tom Hanks because I know him from other movies rather than what the movie gave me about that character. But the action's great. It's one of those movies there, you're missing out on a lot of something, but you're gaining a lot of something else. And there's a pure action spectacular, a 90-minute thrill ride. It is exceptionally good on that front. The effects are fantastic. The action is pretty tremendous, and I loved the way it just started pretty quickly and just ramped up throughout the tension. I loved the idea of the German U-boat commander taunting these ships with these maniacal messages that were delivered just to antagonise. I loved the close calls, the way that they made mistakes during battle, and that was going to cost them later on. Greyhound was super fun, really exciting. It lacked a little bit of emotional depth, it lacked characters to really buy into, but for a 90-minute popcorn movie where you can sit back and enjoy the heck out of it with some spectacular visuals, I think it works on that hat. I don't think it's something that you're going to constantly revisit because of the characters, but because of the action and the edge of the seat thrill ride that it delivers. Greyhound is one to see. I just wish I'd saw it in the big screen. I'd love to know your thoughts on the movie. Let me know in the comment box below, and I will see you next time on Man v Film.